Hello everyone, myself Mitesh Savalya from Pravin Patil Polytechnic. I am the lecturer of Electrical Engineering Department. In the previous video, we have studied about the types of current. There are two types of currents available for the electrical appliances. That two types of current are called as a AC current as well as DC current that we have seen. Also, we have seen the graphical representation for the alternating current and direct current. In that video, we have also seen for the comparison of alternating current and direct current. Now, in this video, we will learn the next topic, that is second topic of the unit number 1, that is basic electrical parameters. So we will see the second topic one by one, and the second topic is the definitions. The definitions which are required or which are necessary to learn the electrical circuits or electrical networks. So in this video we are only going to learn about the important definitions related to the electrical engineering. So first and most important definition is electric current. An electric current is a flow of electric charge in a circuit. So the definition of the electric current is, it is a flow of charge. Which type of charge? Electric charge. So we have to specify the type of charge, that an electric current is a flow of electric charge in a circuit. More specifically, the electric current is a rate of charge flow past a given point in an electric circuit. That means it is a speed at which the charge is flowing from the given points. Given points mean given terminals. The charge can be negatively charged electrons or a positively charged electrons, including proton, positive ions or holes. So there are two types of charges available for the electric current. So they include positive charge or negatively charged electrons. Positively charged parameters includes protons, holes, positive ions, etc. So the definition of electric current is, the basic definition is, it is a flow of electric charge in a circuit. Now we will move ahead for the second definition, is potential difference. The electric potential difference is the difference in electric potential between final and initial location when work is done upon a charge to change its potential energy. This definition we will learn with the example. We will understand it with the example. The best example of this is a water stored on the overhead tank of the building or your house, and the tap which is available in your bathroom. So the tank having a potential energy of water which is at higher level, and the tap which is available in our bathroom is at lower level. So now when we turn on the tap, so water will start flowing and water is acting as a current, and the difference of level of tank and tap will create a difference of potentials. So in the same way, there is a difference between 2 points of potential which is responsible for the flow of current, and that difference of potential between 2 points is called as a potential difference. So potential difference is the difference in electric potential, and the difference of potential will be in terms of electrical related. So the difference in electric potential between the final and the initial location when the work is done upon a charge to change its potential energy. Now we will move ahead for the EMF, that is electromotive force. The electric potential difference is the difference in the electric potential between the final and the initial location when the work is done upon a charge to change its polarity. That means that potential difference or that difference is caused by the electromotive force. So definition is somewhat similar. So potential difference is caused by the force. Which force? Electric force. And to create this force, we have a term is called as a EMF, that is electromotive force. Next is electrical work. The electrical work is said to be done when an electrical charge flows through the conductor. That means if electrical charge is flowing in a conductor from one place to the another place, after that only we can say that there is electrical work is done. If charges are not flowing in a conductor, then we will not say that there is any work, electrical work has taken place in the conductor. Next definition is electrical power. It is defined as the amount of work done by the electric per unit time. That means for 1 second we have a flow of 1 joule charge at the 1 meter distance, then we can say that there is a flow of power of 1 watt. That means it is defined as amount of work done by an electric charge or by an electric current per unit time. The unit of power is watts. For a resistor in a DC circuit, the power is given by the product of applied voltage and the electric current. So for the DC supply, we have a formula for power is P is equal to the product of voltage and current. Product means multiplication. Multiplication of voltage and current. That means P is equal to V into I. So this formula will help you for the numericals. So the unit of power is watts. Next definition is electrical energy. Now, if we have to do any work, we have to do any task, we must have energy. In the same way, to perform the electrical work, to perform the electrical output, we must require electrical energy. So the energy is defined as the ability to do work as measured by the capability of doing work or the conversion of this capability to motion. That means the capability of the charge to convert its flow into the motion or its ability to perform the work, how fast or how forcefully it can convert its energy from one force to the another force. That conversion or that part is called as a energy, that ability is called as a energy. So this was the important definitions related to the electrical engineering. You have to note down all these definitions into your notebook. These are the important definitions for the exam point of view. Also they can ask you for the 2 marks question for 2 definitions, so you have to note this down in your notebook. And if you have any doubt regarding these definitions, you can call me or you can message me. Thank you.